Welcome back to the channel, y'all. We are in a different city here in Florida. We are in the city of Fort Walton Beach. Let's check this place out. This appears to be just kind of like the little main strip downtown area. I know there's a park over here to the right, so we're gonna venture over there at some point. This looks pretty cool. Heritage Park and Cultural Center. I don't know if it's open. Pretty sweet. I think that's it right up there. Let's see if I can poke my head around up here. I think we should be able to get a good view of the temple from up here. So this mound behind me, very historical landmark for this area. It was constructed in between 700 and 1500 AD. I think that's the oldest landmark I have yet to witness in my travels. One of the largest human-made prehistoric earthworks built on salt. And the reason why it was built here because there was a reliable source of consistent water and seafood. Just gonna take a little peek down this way. They have a bunch of coffee shops and I think food trucks. Let's see what's going on back here. Looks like you got a bar and maybe a hotel or motel over here. And then it keeps going back here. And across the way is the bridge to get to the beach. But we're gonna take a right here and go towards the, I think, Fort Walton Landing Park. So here's a look at the backside of that main street we were just walking on. Here we go, coming up to the park on our left. They have little pickleball courts. Look at that, Home Alone. So you have like a little park over there. And then it looks like a stage over here, overlooking the water. So I thought this was real grass, but it's actually turf. And I think the place I'll be staying at is actually across the sound, somewhere over here. So first impressions of this place already. Super nice. I was not expecting this. It has like a, an old like beach town vibe to it, but it's very well maintained, very clean. Looks like there's a lot of new like kind of modern places as well, mixed in with the old. I wasn't expecting this beautiful like waterfront view with this amazing park. It's very busy. There's a lot of construction. I can tell like this, as the day goes on, I think there's probably gonna be a lot of people just walking everywhere because it's very dense. It's very condensed. Like there's a lot of multi-unit apartment buildings. It just feels like people are packed in here. Now we're just gonna walk across the street and check out this cafe. I think you can go in right through the back way here. All done at Ma's Coffee Roaster. We're gonna move on to the next place, this beach weekend. Apparently they have some good acai bowls and I'm craving that right now. I'm hungry, so let's go hang out over here, order some food. Here it is. All done at the beach weekend coffee cafe. We're gonna go across the street and check out what's popping over here at this little cafe corner. All done here at the outdoor coffee / smoothie cafe. We're gonna go hang out at the library for a little bit to charge up my electronics. All right, we all done at the library, all charged up. Gonna go pick up some food at Publix before we head to the Airbnb. It's looking pretty dark over here. Hopefully I get to my place before starts pouring. So I've made it to the Airbnb, and this is actually very nice. Let me give you guys a little showing. So I have like the main street back there, and then I have this part right here, this little studio on the right in here. This is like a micro studio. You got the bed, got a little desk right here, got the fridge, microwave. They even have a little TV right here. And bathroom right back here. Actually, this is very nice. And I think I have a view of the water. This is pretty sweet. Got a beautiful view. Look at this. All right, just left the Airbnb. Gonna go explore the surrounding neighborhood for a little bit. I think right over there is a beach access. Let's check out this beach access point. I'm gonna post up right here. This is so nice. The ocean looks freaking amazing. Some of these buildings have the cell phone tower receptors. Those, you want to try to stay away from those. Those are not good. They emit very harmful EMFs. I don't even like sitting here right next to them. The wind is really starting to pick up. I think a storm is about to blow through. Back in the room, I'm always like a little disoriented at each new place I go to because I'm just trying to, take it all in, figure out where things are, adapt to the new environment. I think we saw a lot today, but I'm definitely looking forward to more exploration around here and checking out some of the local restaurant scenery in this area. Okay, guys, I think that's it. We'll pick this back up either tomorrow or the next day, depending on the weather. All right, first night in the mini or the micro studio. I'm pretty sure this was a storage container converted to a studio. Let's go out to the beach this morning and soak up that salty ocean air. Now, I didn't realize it yesterday, but the place I'm staying at is literally right across from a beach access point. This place over here is actually really nice. Got the beach all to myself, just the way I like it. It seems like each of these cities have their own fishing pier, because I can see one way down there. And then heading down this way is actually Santa Rosa Island. I believe it's part of the Eglin Air Force Base, so you can't actually walk too far. I think they have barricades up there. I'm actually intrigued to see that section of the Santa Rosa Island that's kind of blocked off because it's part of the Eglin Air Force. So we'll walk down to those barriers, take a peek, see what's going on down there. Yeah, so you can't go beyond this point. Got it roped off. So that was interesting to see because when I hiked through Eglin Air Force Base, we had to do this preparation video, and it did mention that Santa Rosa Beach Island. So I was wondering how they controlled people from going through there. And over here is the Beach View restaurant. All right, I'm back at the crib. I got back here just in time because looks like it's starting to rain a little bit, but I really do like this harbor, or this sound view at this place I'm staying at. Look at this damn hurricane blowing through. It's windy and pouring out. It was a little break in the rain today, so I took a step outside just to get outdoors right next to the big ball. And we'll walk down to this gate and then turn around and go back. Made it to the end. So this is where the Eglin Air Force or Air Base begins, and it extends straight ahead out onto Santa Rosa Island. Actually, I just met the owner of this place. So they run a lot of Airbnbs, but they actually live at this one. I was chatting with him for a little bit. He said we could actually go out onto like the patio and the dock area and chill there. and hang out. So that's what I might do. I might pour myself a little glass of wine and chill out and look out at the sound over here. I've got a little organic red wine from Spain. Here's the meal for tonight. We got some beef tartare, pretty much raw steak. Then we got avocado, cheese, we got sauerkraut, and I doused some of the avocado, cheese, and beef or meat with some olive oil, put some salt, rosemary. All right, people, I am all done eating. I think we're done for the day today. We'll pick this back up tomorrow. It is the next day here in Fort Walton Beach. Getting ready to explore a different area, kind of more down towards that fishing pier that I pointed out yesterday. One thing I have been noticing is, you see those gray boxes? Those are, I think, cell phone tower receptors or transmitters. Those are on like quite a few apartment buildings. Those are really not good for your health. They emit a lot of EMFs. I saw this was like an open area to walk. Looks like you could, I think, launch your boat out of here. This is real nice. So you could launch your kayak or your paddleboard from here, I'm assuming. Here's the Breakers Resort if you want to stay someplace fancy. Look at these over here. They're shipping containers. And then you have to turn around because that's private property down there. There's a little side path over here that takes you down a ways to the next street over. Well, check this out. An old payphone. You really get no privacy though if you have a low fence here. All right, I think I made it to the end, and then we should be able to take a right here on this street. This could be a very dangerous intersection to cross. So I got across that intersection, no problem. But there's just a lot of construction going on over here. So you've got all these cones. It looks like they're putting in a new road, maybe a new sidewalk. So I saw this on Google Maps. It looked pretty cool. It's this place called the Gulf. I don't think it's open. I'm just gonna take a quick walk through here. This place is really cool. Oh yeah, this place is this is the spot right here, the hangout spot. You got cabanas over here, picnic tables, you got the whole setup. Really cool place. So there's a park over here, but it looks like it's all fenced off and I can't access it from this side. So I think I may have to go around. I can't figure out how to get to this park. I think I figured it out. You have to walk all the way down here to the boat launch, and then you take a left and right here. Oh, you got picnic table, shelter. Man, this place is pretty big. Looks like someone's having a birthday today. This is the Ross Marler Park, by the way. I think I forgot to mention the name of it. You know I can't resist a good pull-up bar. All right, all done with my pull-ups. On to the next place. This entire area is great for bird viewing and taking photographs. I've seen a bunch of those sandhill cranes flying all over the place. So I believe this is the entrance to the Veterans Park Rookery and Women's Veteran Memorial as well. Looks like there's some type of event going on over here. I think that is a convention center. So I'm gonna take a left and walk down this way. I think this is the actual Veterans Park Rookery. All right, we made it out of the Rookery, and now we're gonna continue going east along 98. Look at this place, Adventure Zone. You got go-karts over there, island go-karts, and then it looks like one of these climbing rope things where they have zip lines. They even have putt-putt here. It looks like I stumbled right upon an RV park. This is super nice. I wonder if you can rent pontoons here. So right in front of us is the Destin West Pelican. You can see it has a sky bridge going from one side where the buildings are to the other side to the beach, which is a great idea. So that way you don't have to actually cross across this busy road. Made a quick stop at that Tom Thumb back there to pick up a few things before I head to the beach on the sound side, the Gulf National Seashore. All right, I believe I can walk right along here and then take a left to the shoreline. Well, that's where I'm trying to go, over here. I think I turned too soon. Okay, so I turned a little too soon. I went down into like the charter, or like the marina there. Really, it's just the next, it's the next gate over. Now I'm on the other side of the fence, and it's just a straight shot from here. All right, here we are. See, I was stuck up there. I couldn't get down because of this gate and this high wall. We'll walk down this way away from that family. There was a lot of people right there at the entrance. This place is pretty sweet. I do like the sound side. I think I'm all done chilling at the sound. Nice view from over there. Now we're gonna head across the main highway here and head over to, I think it's John Beasley Park. All right, leaving the Gulf National Seashore, and we're gonna head across this busy highway somehow. All right, that was easy enough. Not too busy today. Here's our turn, right at the Beasley Park. So down to my left is a whole bunch of other beach areas that you can go to, a little bit more remote. But over here to the right, I believe up the way, kind of just before that fishing pier, is a boardwalk. Definitely a lot more crowded over here in front of the Island Beach Resort. This place is pretty cool. Oh, I think I could have chilled there all day. That place had nice vibes. I like how they let, people that are not staying at the hotel go up there and order as well, which is pretty nice. So I think this is the start of the boardwalk. Check out upstairs as well. Talk about a great view at a bar. Back on the first floor. All right, we're gonna walk along the beach, heading back towards the Airbnb. I think this is my turn up here. I see a burger sign. Not gonna lie, I've been craving this burger since I got here, since I saw this place on Google Maps. There it is, just a little joint. What a day. That was a delicious burger. It had a fried egg and some avocado on top. Now I'm just heading back to the Airbnb. It's already like 3:30. Today went by really fast. All right, so we did a lot today. Walking along the main strip there, seeing all the restaurants, checking out all the different residences, and then seeing some of the restaurants beyond that big bridge that comes from the mainland, checking out the Gulf National Seashore, and then walking along that boardwalk. Yeah, there's definitely some places I think I'm gonna visit again for sure during my stay here. And what a great way to end the day. Check out the the sunset from where I'm staying. Good morning. Now I'm here at the beach, just kind of stretching, meditating, just breathing in that ocean air. All right, back from the beach. I got a nice little yoga and little workout in this morning. Now I'm just back at the pad, doing a little bit of sun gazing and sun tanning. What a great way to start the day. First meal of the day, we got some fruits, raw cheese, raw beef, avocado, a little bit of sourdough bread. We're just doing a little post-meal digestion walk. Always like to get out at least 2 to 3 times a day, walking around under the sun, especially after a meal, to help with digestion. I think I may actually stop into one of these apartment complexes and check it out, see what they have for leases. I saw this one was for lease, the Marasol. Surrounding neighborhood's not too bad. This is the place right here, so just apartments right next to each other. The beach is right over here, right in front of these large condos. It's really nice. All right, just finished checking out that apartment. Really nice, actually. Nice people there. We're at Buchette's Pizza. This is a pretty sweet setup. So there's pizza and pool, it looks like. So right over here is the beach access. Okay. I think I could get used to this. I don't know, this place is pretty nice. Literally a couple steps from the beach. I think in total per month it was around just over 2,000 a month. Look at that thing. I'm just sitting here, minding my own business at the beach. I see this big ass snake. I think that's it for the city of Fort Walton. Yeah, this was fun. See you guys in the next town.